Hello everyone, my name is Fuds. Welcome to a brand new series. Welcome to Pokémon Go from the streets of Birmingham. Now, I've not played the game much. I work from home, so I don't really get a chance to go out and play it, but I went to town today, had a bit of fun in town, running around the streets of Birmingham, catching Pokemon, and I recorded a few clips of it to show you what's here. I thought I'd give you a bit of a tour of Birmingham while we look at it. We're starting here on Her Street. Well, I'm not actually on Her Street, I'm near it. That little blue Pokestop just above me is the location of Nostalgia Comics, one of the best anime comic stores in Birmingham. And there's not really much more to say here, but... Oh, leveled up level 3, brilliant. I'm recording this post-commentary because I'm not going to be wandering around doing a podcast on the streets of Birmingham. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you little clips of what I've done, edit them together to make a long video, well, a reasonable length video, see how long it is once I've made it. I've not actually seen the Waterface myself, but it's in the Window of Snobs, which is a nightclub, which I'm pretty sure is the other side of the road there, but oh well. And I've got another feature in this video which I want to try a little bit in a moment. So maybe a bit of a jump cut with a video on the left hand side, or you may see it going into something else for a while I show you another video which I recorded at the same time as this. I'm going to show you interesting locations around the streets of Birmingham. A bit of a tourist trip of Birmingham, I call it Poké Tourism. Or Pokemon Go tourism, whatever you want to call it, but I thought it'd be an interesting experiment, so let me know what you think. And here we are. As you can see on the left hand side I'm still playing the game, but on the right hand side you can actually now see a video I recorded of Birmingham New Street Station, with square in front of New Street Station. Probably the first thing most people will see when they come to Birmingham. There you got the Rotunda, you got the Bullring Shopping Centre. There's actually a Pokestop for that, which that little mural on the window, can't remember what it's called, but you can see it there. I'm actually catching a Paris on the left, if in case you're wondering. And there's the eye of New Street. We got 3 eyes. And I've caught the Paris. Well, hey, brilliant. Good for me. Now, actually, a different location for that. I'll get to that in a moment. So I've registered Paris to a Pokédex. Paris. And I earned a medal as well. Brilliant. And here we are again outside the Bullring Shopping Centre there. As you can see, I've actually got the videos nicely synced up there, so you can see the same sights on both videos. I'm trying to capture this Drowsy as these 2 guys wander past. Don't know how much of the actual noise you can hear. I've just muted the video because I think it may be a bit noisy. You can see the Selfridges, what a lot of people call them, the Drawing Pin Building, the Bullring Shopping Centre. You just saw St Martin's Church and Bullring, and you can see the Rotunda there on the right hand side. This is the centre of a main shopping centre in Birmingham. A lovely place. And the weather today was absolutely stunning. Baking hot, 33 degrees. There's St Martin's and the Bullring again. Quick jump cut there. And I'm walking back up the Central Avenue, as you saw me exploring a little bit earlier. I just managed to caught that Pokemon. I'm now going to go up and have a look at Zubat. Now I do try and be a little bit conscientious when fighting all these Pokemon in the streets of Birmingham. I try and keep out of people's ways, and you can probably see it actually here. I start the battle, but I immediately walk to a side because I don't want to stand in people's way, and I just search around for Zubat, just not paying attention to those little arrows which tell me where it is. There it is, as it's a level 24 Zubat. I have buggers to catch, but I managed to get my one first shot. I hope I do anyway. Yep, I caught a Zubat. Go me. You can actually see a gym at the top there. It's got a Gyarados in it. There's actually a video clip at the top of this, which I'll get to in a moment. And here we are at the top of that walkway, and I'm actually walking towards it at the moment. Not the plaque to William Hutton, that's on my right hand, on my left hand side as I am at the moment. You can actually see the eye just through a crack there, actually, if you saw it a second ago. I'm actually walking towards the Birmingham Bull. I can't remember its actual name. In fact, if you look at my capturing with Slowpoke on my left, you can see where I am. I'm pretty much where the Pokeball icon is there. The Birmingham Bull, again, I can't remember its name. I may leave a little comment on the screen telling you what it is if I remember. It's one of the most photographed pieces of public art in the country. A wild Nidoran has appeared. I managed to throw a Pokeball at it. Do I capture its Nidoran? On the streets of New Street, Birmingham, I capture a Nidoran. Female. As I walk back towards New Street, I find another Pokestop. There's a sign just spring. Don't know about it being signs, but it's just a nice artsy fence on a edge of a rotunda. It's a nice place. I decided to check out what items I have. I don't actually have that much. I've got 81 Pokeballs. As I say, I work from home, so I don't actually have much chance to do much. What Pokemon do I have? Well, that's what I got so far. I got a Matcha. I got 2 eggs, which I could technically be incubating. And yeah, I do start incubating that 1 egg. Bit of a spoiler, that one does hatch later on. I can't remember what was in that one, but it does hatch. I'm actually walking towards New Street at the moment, New Street Station, and the fantastic new atrium at New Street Station. Used to be a bit of a hole, this station, but look at it now. Beautiful natural light flooding the atrium. You got John Lewis on one side and Grand Central Shopping Centre on the other. Beautiful, especially on a stunning day like today. I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing on the main screen there. Running around quite a lot. Pass. I'm rotating around a bit. Well, I forget what I was doing, but something was happening. Oh, inside New Street Station properly now. Maybe it was just catching up with me taking that video. And here I'm outside Grand Central again. That's the second eye of New Street. Advertising some kind of gambling there, but you can also see one of the new features of Birmingham, the trams. The trams have always been part of Birmingham for recent times, where trams have gone from Birmingham Snow Hill Station up to Wolverhampton. But they actually now head all the way down to New Street Station, and I'll take a video of this one just pulling away slowly. This is a terminus point, but it's a beautiful sight seeing the trams just going the streets of Birmingham again. And if you look carefully, you can actually see another tram coming around the corner again now. On Star Trek Beyond some cinemas on Friday. Oh, there's the Birmingham New Street Railway Station Pokestop. This was before they actually finished the coating on the eye, that picture. You can see it looked a lot more menacing with the cladding not on it yet. But it's a decent area to catch Pokemon in, actually. There's the Piccadilly Arcade. There's a nice little pub in the Piccadilly Arcade, which I've been to a couple of times. I think one time actually, I'm not sure if it's been a couple of times, but it's a nice place to go to. And we really get into the meat of Birmingham here. But I don't seem to be finding many Pokemon to catch. I'll come back if it comes out anything exciting. Oh, wild Rattata appeared. Let's try and catch it, shall we? Yes, I've thrown a Pokeball at it. Is it going to be caught? Yes, I got you, Rattata. couple of interesting Pokestops. The one on the left was the Doman Ladies. I don't know if that is the official name of it, but it's what people seem to call it, so it's there. At the top there, you can actually see that grassy area. It's not a park, it's actually Birmingham Cathedral. It's quite a small cathedral in terms of cathedrals, but it's a very nice park where everybody gathers. And you can see all the Pokestops there, well, a lot of them, have got lures on them. I don't go there just yet, but I do go there a bit later. Ooh, a Pidgey has appeared. I throw a Pokeball at it, miss. I like how a Pokeball just goes rolling down the street, but I'm actually, it's batting it away. Oh, I got it that time. Falls on the floor, and levels 1, level 2, right, hold down, keep bashing A. I got it, brilliant. And it's another Pidgey. Yeah, it's a Pidgey. It's actually a small Pidgey. Oh, I see something interesting in the corner of my eye there. That's a normal type Pokemon. If you look bottom right, yep, I've spotted it. I found a Clefairy. Clefairy. And as two older ladies wander past, I throw a Pokeball at it. Do I manage to catch this Clefairy? I already know the answer myself because I was there earlier. Of course I do. Yeah, another Pokemon from my Pokedex. Can I come back if anything else interesting happens? Except looking at the old masterpiece. An attractive terracotta coloured grade 2 listed building. It's quite attractive, I do admit that. Oh, the Rotunda has changed hands again. As you can see in that picture, I'm actually level 4 at the moment. I don't get to level 5 until a bit later on. And I don't choose my team until actually this evening. I didn't choose it during this video at all. Let know at the end of it what team I joined, but we'll see where it goes. And I'll come back if anything interesting happens. Oh, is that a Golbat I see? It is a Golbat, it is! Yeah, I must be trying to poke it at the moment. Don't seem to be able to get through the eye angle on it. Come on, poke it with me. Oh no, it's loading, it's loading. You can see the upper Pokeball. It's having a bit of difficulty. Oh, and that Golbat got away, sadly. But I've got a Weedle. And Weedle. If I remember correctly, this is quite a resilient Weedle. Either I'll just suck at throwing balls, but it looks to me like it's just bouncing it away. But I got it this time. Yep, I caught a Weedle. It's a new Pokemon with a curveball as well, strangely. I don't try and throw a curveball, but that's why I miss so much. I just suck at throwing balls. But I do that anyway. Ooh. No, I don't want to look at the, whatever it is. The Guardian Knowledge. It's actually the sculpture on the old Waterstones building. That's actually been closed off at the moment. They're turning it into an Apple store. You can see the building works right there. But, yeah. I managed to throw a Pokeball at the Onix. Do I catch it? Of course I do. Like I said, I've seen this before, so I know what's happening. But I've registered the Onix to a Pokedex. Of course, this being based on the original Pokemon, there's no Steelix in this game, no matter how cool Steelix is. Again, I'll come back when something interesting happens. Oh, is that a horsey there? It is a horsey. It's sitting on the side of this building. Do I catch it? Yep, I do. Another new Pokemon from our Pokedex. It is a horsey. It's quite a large horsey. And there's a Guardian Knowledge. Again. Yeah, try again later. The servers are very buggy today, very slow. Oh, there's a William Shakespeare plaque, which is too far away. And actually, while I walk up New Street, I'm walking up New Street at the moment again. This is after a little bit of a detour up the hill. You see, I actually wanted to visit a different shop. I wanted to get myself some drinks as it's a baking hot day, if I haven't said that already. And I was baking hot and decided to get myself some drinks on Poundland. Cheap drinks, but they keep you hydrated, which is what matters in the end. So I'm actually going to get a video queue it up for you. It'll be a bit of a jump cut after I've caught this drowsy. Drowsies are everywhere in Birmingham, I swear. I'm walking up New Street, but actually I'm on Corporation Street on the video in the bottom right. I'm looking at new Tokyo Toy Store opened last year in Birmingham. Another good place to buy anime and manga, but bloody expensive. That clock's got an interesting story. I'll tell you about it in a second. Yeah, that clock's actually quite interesting. It's actually a Pokestop of its own. It's an old pawnbroker's. Oh, this is actually an interesting capture. I actually managed to get all the people in the Thompson advert in the picture as well. Scene. There we are. But it used to be an old pawnbroker's shop where the Tokyo Toys is now. And pawnbrokers, I'm not sure if it's worldwide or just countrywide. The logo is 3 balls dangling down on a sign. It can be, if you ever look at a pawnbroker's shop, you'll see the same logo everywhere. It's the symbol of a pawnbroker's. And this one was a particularly big one, which had a lovely clock on the wall and those pawnbroker emblems on it. But some smart so-and-so's gone and called it the Clock and Balls. And I actually love them for it, because the Clock and Ball, well, first of all, the Clock and Ball would be a fantastic name for a pub. Oh, outweigh, woman. Oh, that guy just nearly got hit by a Pokeball. Oh, careful, man. You nearly got hit by a Pokeball. I don't want to catch Superman, I want to catch Zubat. And against 3 mucky streets of Birmingham, I got a Zubat. I got a Zubat. I'm still wandering up New Street. And should be coming up against a Pokemon battle in a second. Well, not really a Pokemon battle, just throwing Pokeballs at a Pokemon to see. You see, in the very early episodes of Pokemon, Misty scolds Ash because he just throws Pokemon at Pokeballs at a Pokemon before weakening it to try and catch it. And that's not supposed to work, but clearly it does, because that's what we're doing now. See, a wild Jinx has appeared. I throw a Pokeball at her. Drops on the ground, shakes a few times. Do a little shake, do a little dance. And I get a Jinx. And I didn't weaken that Jinx at all. So either Pokemon of Birmingham are weak Blimers, which you can just be captured with a Pokeball without doing anything. I mean, that's a Pokeball, not an Ultra Ball or Great Ball. And I can still capture it without making too much difficulty. Hey, there's the Post Office Vaults. If you remember my Christmas video, that's where they are. There's actually an entrance to it right where I am as well. So if you're keeping track of a map, that's where the Post Office Vaults are. And if you remember the Christmas video, this is about where I got that clip of that woman saying, "Hello, welcome to German Market." That gives you a bit of geography of a location. New Street is one of the main streets of Birmingham. The main station in Birmingham is actually New Street Station. And the irony is, of course, it's not actually on New Street. But there's a Birmingham Council House at night. Again, if you remember my Christmas video, you recognise that as well. And I'm actually heading see that Pokemon gym directly ahead of us. Oh, error. Plenty of those later on. Yeah, loads of errors. I'll come back when it's fixed. You join me again outside the library, but the actual video on the bottom right is actually our council house I talked about a second ago. It looks very much different in the bright sun when it does at night with the German Market. can see the Floozium. It used to be the Floozium and Jacuzzi, but it's actually now just Floozium the garden. There's Birmingham Town Hall. There's the council house itself. That's where a Christmas tree would normally be, and that's New Street I've just walked to. A bit of a jump cut there as I prepare the next video. I'm actually now on Centenary Square. That there is the Memorial Hall, and it's a perfect chance to play in another video. That's pretty much where I am at the moment. You can actually see the old Central Library. It's one tiny bit there on the right. They've actually destroyed the entire building. I absolutely love that building. It was a monstrosity, but it caused an impact. That's Baskerville House, as in the Baskerville Old Face font, and that metallic building on the left-hand side is actually the new library. Another controversial building, which is, I'm kind of glad they replaced the controversial old library with a controversial new library. People don't like the metal around it. I think it looks lovely. But a lot of people say it looks like bed springs, which I don't like. And on the left hand side you've got the Hall of Memory. Well, we'll get walking past it anyway. I think you may have seen it a second ago in the video, but Centenary Square is pretty much a main square in Birmingham. And that was a way to the New Street again. The Centenary Square is a little bit detached from New Street. Okay, I'll have a quick jump cut while I find something else to show you. I think there's only one more video I can really show you. I think that's going to come up in a moment. Okay, here we come upon it. You can actually see it just about coming into sight now. You can see over the upper hand side of the screen, you can actually see the rotunda in the distance, the gym there. But you can see the grass area. I'm actually approaching the Cathedral. Now you can't really see it on this map, but you'll see it in the video in a moment, just how many people playing Pokémon Go there were. So I'm going to quickly jump cut while I get the video loaded up. And oh, here's the Gargoyle Central. And welcome to St Philip's Cathedral. A nice little area, and you can see it's flooded by Pokestops and those people playing Pokémon Go. While Zubat appeared. Let's just try and catch it, shall we? See, it's a lovely flooded area with sunshine. It's a little bit area flooded with sunshine. It's not flooded at all with this weather. Loads of people playing Pokémon Go all over from the shop. And of course you got the stunning building. It's not a very big cathedral, it's one of the small ones actually. But as you can see, it's a good one there. Oh, I think the game's crashed. I'll jump cut until it's fixed. And now for some cheatiness. See, I'm walking there at the moment. I'm walking quite fast, as you can see. I'm walking past a lot of things. What's that? I forget what that is, but oh, I've stopped there. I've stopped in the middle of a road, middle of a dual carriageway. Perfect place to stop, I reckon. But what is that? That is Moore Street Station. And I'm not actually walking at the moment. I'm actually on a bus. It's a bit of a glitch of a game, but if you're in a car, it doesn't let you consider that as walking because you're not. You're in a car. So it tests to see how fast you're travelling, and if you're travelling slower than a certain speed, I think it's like 20 miles an hour, it doesn't count you as in a vehicle, it counts you as walking. But buses don't travel more than 20 miles an hour on average, so you get to act as though you're walking, but you're not. So if you ever tell on a bus ride, just have your Pokemon Go open in your pocket or somewhere, it'll count as though you're walking, you get a few miles on your eggs. So I'm going to do a bit of a highlight reel to the end of the video. Things I catch on my way home. Oh, Wild Pidgey appeared on the bus. And I throw Pokeballs at it. It fails. Lags. Throw it again. It appears this time. Zoom, zoom. And it's popped out. And Giant Pidgey! Okay, that's a bug. Don't manage to catch it because it's bugged out, but yep, Giant Pidgey! Ooh, Kingler. Oh no, it's a Krabby. Well, it's not a Kingler, it's a Krabby. Boo. But it's a Pokemon, it's on a bus, and Pokeball somehow lands somewhere where it's not actually physically land, but oh well, worse things happen at sea. Gotcha. Crabby was caught. Oh? A Pokemon is hatching from the egg. And it's a Caterpie. Oh, another Pokemon. What's that one? It's a giant. Is it another Krabby? It's in front of a Rattata, whatever it is. No, that one is actually a Kingler. Where are we at the moment? Oh, we're in I'm trying to figure out where we are just from the phone boxes outside the window there. But I managed to catch myself a Kingler at least. Another Rattata appeared. It's a weak one. Let's throw Pokeballs at it. Let's move the phone so it doesn't catch it. And oh no, bounced that one away. Another Pokeball. Nope. Overshot. Can I get this one? Yep, we got this time. And again, it falls where there's no land. And wobble, wobble, wobble. And I've caught a Rattata. Oh, my other egg is hatching. This one was a 5 kilometre, I think, or 2 kilometre. This was a 5 kilometre egg. What do I get from this one? I catch a Psyduck. Psyduck. Oh, wild Staryu appeared. At this point, my phone was getting quite hot, so I was manhandling it quite carefully. But I still managed to catch a Staryu, another Pokemon, on my way home. Ooh, a wild Runat! Throw a Pokeball at it, you know the drill already. And this one actually falls on the floor, which is great news for a Pokeball. A wild Rattata. Now another Rattata, but I'll keep this one in the clips because where a Pokeball lands. On my shoe. I got a Pokeball on my shoe. I got a Pokeball on my shoe. Well, that pretty much wraps up the video for this time out. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do another one of these. I'm going to a con in a couple of weeks' time, next weekend. So I'm sure I'm going to be able to play a bit of Pokemon Go there. I may record another video like this, where I record myself playing Pokemon Go. I don't think I'm going to do the extra videos on top of that. I'm probably just going to talk over me playing. Don't know. I'm going to let the screen up. Let me know what you think of the screen actually, because I've actually came to a bit of a impasse about how to do this. But I thought, yeah, why not? Let's have a split screen with me taking pictures of Birmingham while I play the game. Oh, and by the way, Team Yellow. Go Team Yellow!